We are at the 17th annual Lo Máximo Gala presented by Homeboy Industries. They're honoring Jane Fonda tonight, among others. And this organization helps formerly incarcerated people to reintegrate back into society. So let's check out the red carpet and see who we can find. So of course you're being honored tonight. Congratulations. And I wanted to know, what does it mean for you to continue to do this type of work and how you got involved with this organization?
Well, I've known about Homeboy since it started over 30 years ago with a bakery in Boyle Heights. And then eventually I wanted to be on the board because I wanted to see up close and personal what it was, this secret sauce that allows the formerly marginalized and discarded men and women who've been incarcerated to change their lives. And so, and Lily knew about the organization. You had a relative that...
Oh yeah, I had a friend, my cousin Steve was a therapist who donated his time to the organization. I knew a little bit about it from him. And it's just, if you have any knowledge of the gangs or how they've spent their lives, you're just so heartened to see a place where people congregate and know that they're totally accepted. They are able to be transformed into more productive citizens and just people that are happier with themselves and functioning in the world and not just killing one another or going to abusing other people or whatever they would do, because it's a learned behavior from being done to yourself.
We would love to know how you first heard of Homeboy, how you got involved, and of course what this kind of work means to you.
So Homeboy, I first heard through a dear friend of mine, a writer, director, Oscar winner, Bobby Moresco. We had just finished doing a TV show called Crash. He's from Hell's Kitchen originally, and I'm from Glasgow originally in Scotland. And Glasgow is a very working class city. I was raised in a very working class environment. I was very lucky. I had very supportive parents and whatnot. And I got blessed that I managed to choose one path, and there were other paths that I could have chosen. I have a lot of friends that chose that other path, and their life, was somewhat troublesome for them. So when I heard about Homeboy, Bobby knew that would mean something to me, and it did. And so I ended up meeting some of the guys and girls, and we have many similarities, and you wouldn't think that. You wouldn't think that, from a British boy coming over here who gets to act on TV and in films, but we have so many similarities. So I kind of wanted to brush against that. I wanted to do my small, tiny part. And anytime I can open a door on a set and invite folks down, I do. I've just finished doing a film back in London about the prison system. So it's sort of come full circle for me now, because it's all about gang-related prisoners and how, justice doesn't really have their back sometimes. And I think we just have to believe in these kids and let them chase their dreams and ambitions.
This cause, obviously, is something we really need. And what does it mean to you personally?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's good to be back after 2 years of being virtual. And so this is like the 17th year, I think, that we've had this event. And it's so heartening to see so many people here. And, you never know if people are going to come out, because of what we've gone through. But this is a group of people who really have supported the mission of Homeboy and want it to continue. So they're very steadfast and faithful.
And I asked Ms. Fonda this as well. I think we're in a period where a lot of people are exhausted. We're exhausted doing our activism and just living our lives. And I asked her, and I will ask you, what would you say to those, especially those who are just tired at this point?
Well, I mean, the antidote to tired is loving. And that's the source of real joy. And so people think that the struggle and the lucha and the fight is a grim duty, but it isn't. It's where the joy is. So that's what people discover. They'll discover that it's eternally replenishing to delight in people and to stand at the margins and watch them get erased. So my hope is people will find the joy there rather than anticipate it being so difficult. It isn't. It's where the real life joy is.
Interesting. I'm definitely going to take that into this week. And then for my last question before I let you go, what do you have to say to people who want to know how to help?
Well, it costs money always to run this place, and that's always a difficult thing. And it's a heavy lift every year. We're a $40 million annual operation, but we're the largest gang intervention rehab reentry program on the planet. So every gang member, 120,000 of them, they all know in LA County where we are, who we are, and what we do. So it's nice to be able to have the resources to respond to so many people.
If you'd like to know more about this cause, check out homeboyindustries.org. I'm Ray, and you've just been buzzed.